All right, everyone, here we go with an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is, this is straight up energy reading. This is for Mercury retrograde in Taurus, which is here. The energy is here for it right now. Starts on the 21st, I want to say, something around there. But the energy is here. What is this retrograde? This is my skipping record. Retrograde. It's round and round. Might be prone, as I said the other day in a twin flame journey, might be prone to obsessive thinking, fixating on things, round and round. It applies to you, it applies to your runners. You're listening to me, I tell you, you just say stop it, right? They acknowledge it, and it has no power over you. That said, well, for them, I got some batshit crazy going on here in my pre-shuffle. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the skipping record, right? The skipping record. There we go, hit the table, right? You used to have to stomp on the floor, make the needle jump. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. What's going on? I asked the universe, give me the influence on the soulmate cycle with Mercury retrograde in Taurus. It's a very cool retrograde. I like it. It can be very useful if you control your reaction within the energies. All right, here we go. But they're not. Death card, death, rebirth kind of energy here, right? So something's on repeat. Something's on repeat. Something. You right? Skipping record. What? Queen of Swords crossing it. A truth. There's some kind of truth. Archangel Michael energy. Truth is very healing, but it's not always what we want to hear, and that's true here. 10 Swords. What's the truth? What's on skip? What's on round and round? What's getting reborn, rebirth, wanting some transformation? 10 Swords. Something's over, right? And it's time to talk about it. 3 Cups. Emotion. A third energy. Maybe something's over with a third energy that your person's married to or in a relationship with. But it's time to face facts. When we get the Queen of Swords crossing the death card, time to face some facts. And they, I believe, are going to fixate on this. They're not here listening to me giving you the advice, telling you in advance that you might fixate on something. Something's going to keep coming back for you to look at. You might fixate on. I'm going crazy. I'm going, right? No. But they are. It's time to talk about it because it's trying to find a resolve. The Justice card. Yeah, it's time to go. There's my time to go energy. 2 of Wands. Time to let go of something that's dead. I don't think it's you. I don't think it's this soulmate connection. I think it's what this connection showed them that's making them see that however they've been living or in a relationship or whatever, it's over. It's done. It's 10 Swords. It's been 10 Swords for a while. The Queen of Swords is, you can't ignore the Queen of Swords. Right? It's time to make a move. There's your love geese. Bookending the death card. We can't get rid of these geese. They're everywhere. Fucking geese, right? Even Flem agrees, and he a Pisces, you know. You like that noise? He likes that. He'll probably imitate it. All right, here we go. From now on, I'm going to have to listen to that. There it is. Love geese are in the air. That's why I don't think it's your soulmate. I think your soulmate connection showed this person something. REO Speedwagon, a band I don't listen to. It always shows up in our readings, making a return here with Time for Me to Fly, because something's over. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's do it. The skipping record. Here we go. The skipping record retrograde. And it's blending with all the energies around it. Keep in mind, we got the eclipse reading, what I pulled on that, all around it. Saturn still having sextile with the North Node because Saturn's a slow-moving planet, and that energy is still here. Still as fresh as it was. Fresh as a daisy as it was when I pulled on it. Let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Mercury retrograde in Taurus. Let's do this. Let's do it. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? All right, let's go. So why the fuck are we here? What did I say? Rewind. I said, I told you about this energy, so you'll be fine. But them, they're going batshit crazy. And they are. 9 Swords. That's why we're here. 9s are the end in tarot, right? But 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. But 9s are things coming to an end. Pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey, obsessing and thinking and thinking and thinking about those 10 swords. Time to talk about it. Time to talk to a third energy. Maybe time to talk to you. I don't know. The love geese are in the air. What comes after the cut? Huh? I don't know. What comes after the cut? Can you fucking believe I just did that? Can you fucking believe this? Ain't no fucking card trick. This ain't Vegas. I'm not Penn and Teller. Penn or Teller. I don't have any lions. I got a parrot. But I don't have any big lions. Siegfried and the other guy. I think one of them died because of one of them tigers or something. But anyway, love geese. It's time. Somebody here is fixating on this, on what it showed them, on what they could have. And oh my God, it might be over. And I'm in something that's over. It's time to talk about it. It's going crazy. It's going round and round and round in their head. All right. Just like the sound of those geese is going round and round in Flam the parrot's head right now. Make that sound again. Make that sound again. I'm not going to make the sound again. All right, here we go. Shuffle on the deck. Let's get a reading. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Mercury retrograde. Can you believe I was talking about the lovers and I pulled the lover? You believe that? After a cut. That's awesome. I love tarot. I do. You know, if you put the energy out there right? If you take all the advice I'm giving you about how to ask the universe for help, create voids, all that kind of stuff. All the stuff we talked about in the old mailbag playlist from 2021. A lot of people need to go watch those old videos I did when I first got here. Tried to help you all, teach you about energy. I tell you, you do it right, you get some good answers. You can get, the universe isn't literal, but you can get some close. You can get close. You really can. All right, here we go. I'm done. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table, boys and girls, is the Five of Pentacles. Sad rose. Someone left out in the cold. There's just sadness here. There's loss here. But it's not cups, it's pentacles. Pentacles have made them sad. They always do. There's so many people in this world, so superficial. So they judge books by covers and all the stuff you're not supposed to do. An evolved person wouldn't do. You know, there's this energy here. There's so many people that think, oh, I get the good career. I start making buku bucks, big bucks. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to attract great love and all. You're not. You're going to attract some gold digger. That's what you're going to attract. And if all you have is that, you go home to your lonely, fancy condo, right? Make $300,000 a year. Go home to your lonely condo. And it's cold. It's winter. It's not. Studies have shown that even if we get everything we want on the career front, on the pentacle side, it's only at best 30% fulfillment. It's because of the soul and what's underneath it. I did not know this was here. It's a whole lot of soul. It's the Queen of Pentacles. They're longing for this, for what this connection showed them. We've seen the love geese twice already. They mate for life, geese. It's why they're on the card. They mate for life. And in the next, if one of them dies, in the next life, when they both die, let's say, in the next life, they try to find each other. They find that energy. And like I said in a tweet the other day in response to somebody, animals are better at it than we humans. We overthinking humans, right? And that's a problem. It's been a problem with this connection for a long time, overthinking. Anyway, that's our overall energy. Holy shit. Let's do it. Readings on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. It's going to be good. Hidden energies right here. It's red with the energy of your connection. Message from the universe. Right here's potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. This person could still free will themselves right into a sadder rose if they want to. A lot of obsessing. We're here because of 9 swords. And by the way, this card crosses that 9 swords in my reading. So again, somebody realizing that they got it wrong. Something's over. A third energy is over, and then this soulmate connection's over, and this soulmate connection feels this, and it taught me this round and round and round like a fucking skipping record. Driving them bat shit catawampus crazy. Alright. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses, and I know they are, there's going to be a link for an extended in the description. Let's go. What's the energy around the connection right now? What is it? 6 Pentacles. Balance. Your connection makes, well, I got 2 love geese in the air. Your connection makes sense, right? 2 times the Lovers has shown up. The cut card should back up the pre-shuffle. The Lovers showed up in the pre-shuffle and after the cut. It's balanced. It's just a balanced energy. Somebody who didn't want to give to this before now sees the value in doing it, right? It's only mama's milk that works. Can't get it from a raccoon or whatever. Raccoon milk's not going to do it. All right. This connection showed them something, and it's something they can't ignore, especially under this energy, because it keeps coming back like a skipping record around and around. 3D, how they behaving in the 3D? Oh, this ought to be fun. The love geese. I love goose. I love goose. I can't stop talking about geese in this fucking reading. It's unreal. It's the Queen of Cups. It's the most love I can pull. Look where she's pointing. Look where the wing is pointing. Right toward giving to this. She gives the full cup. Holds the Ace of Cups. Has to give it. Has to. Has to. Has to do something about those 10 swords from the pre-shuffle. Soul energy bookending the 6 of Pentacles. Another fucking goose, or a swan in this case, right? The King of Cups. I suppose that might be a swan too. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Geese, swans, whatever. The King of Cups. Somebody never said, this is what happens. I tell you all the time. I tell you all the time, tell people how you feel. Or at least if you can't, acknowledge it to yourself. That energy has to flow. An Ace of Cups sitting still water becomes toxic. This here, right here, somebody is not afraid under this energy to say how they feel. I saw that with the 3 of Cups in the pre-shuffle. This is wild. This is wild. They went and what's interesting, there's some interesting symbolism here. They went the wrong way. One's pointing this way, one's pointing that way. The soul is about telling someone how you feel. It's not about this one pointing at this anymore. It's just that you're going in opposite directions. They went against their soul, is what I'm saying. And that comes at a price. All right? I don't care if you make 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, fucking 2 million a year. I don't care. It's not enough. It's not. It's that. It is always something missing. Retail therapy is a temporary fix. You go out and buy yourself a fancy car if you want. Knock yourself out. You'll get sick of it in a couple of days. It gets old. It does. I mean, it's fun the first. After a while, you know, okay, it's just something you have. We always adjust. That's why energy always settles. And that's why that happens. So then you got to go buy something else. And then something else. And something else. With this is a flowing, this is a deep soul connection. It has its own energies, its own nuclear powered energy source. All right? It doesn't need a bunch of shit. All right. What's the universe want to tell us? Red with 6 pentacles. Ace of Wands, yeah. This is an energy where, because somebody becomes so obsessed and it goes round and round and round, obsessive thinking about what's over and it's down on my side and I can't stop thinking about it, I can't stop pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning. This is an energy of somebody coming towards you to give to this connection, whether you're interested or not. It doesn't matter. This may blow out, this may stay lit, but it happens rather suddenly. And I think there is a breaking point somewhere in this retrograde cycle, which runs till about the middle of May. I think there's a breaking point somewhere where somebody snaps. Didn't we see a Knight of Wands at the very end of the soulmate journey reading I did the other day? Right, I said they might take a brave, impulsive action. Yeah, I believe it. Potential final outcome, red with Queen of Cups. 10 Pentacles. Yeah, it's communication. It's just, again, somebody taking a shot. Somebody taking a shot, saying how they feel in the hopes of getting that. This is real, tactile energy. Better than the 10 of Cups. It's the whole package. All right? Somebody here gave to the wrong thing. It's like this little goose or swan here saying, should have gave to this connection. But I didn't. I went in another direction. I went against my soul. Let's clarify with the witches. Let's do it. Let's talk to the witches. Witches, witches, witches. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Tell me about it. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? Why? The connection energy. There's your energy, their energy, and in the middle is the connection. Right? Think of it like planets around the sun. The sun is your connection in the middle. Your Earth, their Venus. You know, something, or your Venus, there, or whatever. Your two planets around it. The connection, that center energy, is balanced right now, which makes it look good. It makes everything on their side look bad, and Mercury retrograde causes them to obsess about it. And it got kicked off with that eclipse, and Saturn having sextile with the North Node energy is still there. Saturn having sextile with the North Node clears the fog. It makes things clear. It makes you see what your path is. My path is this. Oh, I should just go that way. Yeah, you should. All right. Listen to your inner goose or swan, whatever the fuck it is. I don't care. Six of Pentacles. Why is it here? Wheel of Fortune. Everything. It's what I just said. I just got done talking about a whole change of view, a change of perspective. I talked about Saturn and how it clears the fog, and it's everything I just said. What's on top? Six of Pentacles on top of Six of Pentacles. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you serious? Both sides are going to get to say something here. This is very, communication is very strongly aspected. If you're fucking runner, I swear to God, I can't even look at this card. I wish it wasn't on the table. I wish I could just get rid of it. Because it's just, oh. Why is the Six of Pentacles here again? Four of Pentacles, because somebody who held back is now coming to give. Somebody who was afraid, who thought Pentacles were everything, was wrong. And they see it under this, and they're obsessing about that fact. So even if you look, some of you might say, my runner's long gone, Steve. I just watch you because you're funny and you have little nuggets of things that I take. Fine. But you're still, like I told you in, I think, the eclipse reading, you're still helping another person, because it's your connection. Your connection isn't you. Your connection is an energy in and of itself. You get rewarded. You played a role in somebody raising their vibration. The universe rewards anything you could do to help the fickle old gal raise the vibration of the energies around you. Anything you can do is definitely rewarded. No doubt about it. All right, here we go. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? Queen of Cups. It's rewarded by your vibration going up, which in turn rewards you by attracting new things to you. You know. Let's go. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? These cards want to talk. These cards want to talk. Talk. It's crossed by the Hermit. Soul. Energy flow goes from soul to 3D. The connection's being made is what the universe is saying. Somebody wants to open up. Somebody is in their fields. Yeah, they are. Pentacles weren't enough. I mean, it's just an example. I'm not saying that's what your person's saying, right? This ain't Dionne Warwick's psychic friends. I'm just reading the energy. Somebody realizing that pentacles weren't enough. Realizing everything I already said. That studies have shown. That I already knew before the studies. Right? You know, I pick up on the energy of people. And some of the richest people I know are the loneliest people because they just spent all their time making all that money. And it's not going... It's like dust in the wind. Kansas, dust in the wind. All your money won't another minute buy. It doesn't matter. It's all just nonsense. Who cares what kind of car you drive? Who gives a fuck? What's on top? Queen of Cups. On top of Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles on top of Six of Pentacles. Queen of Cups on top of Queen of Cups. I talk about the lovers. I pull the lovers after the cut. Lovers. So technically we got lovers crossing lovers. We got Six of Cups on top of Six of Cups and Queen of Cups on top of Queen of Cups. I mean, I don't even have to tell you what. It doesn't matter. That cup is empty. This is my desert queen. Somebody here. But it's getting filled from their soul and they want to give it. It's just the universe backing it up. When we get something like this, a repeating message like this, Six of Cups or Six of Pentacles on top of Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups on top of Queen of Cups, lovers crossing lovers keeps coming up. That's that obsession. That's that skipping record, round and round and round. That's all represented by that Nine of Swords, which is crossed by this. A card again. I keep touching it. It keeps making me sad. I'm gonna end up crying on video here. You got it wrong, motherfucker. You got it wrong. And most of the world does. Most of the world right now has it wrong. It's really, really fucking sad. It really is. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune was crossing here. Now I got Six of Pentacles. I got lovers crossing lovers, technically. Lovers in the pre-shuffle and lovers in the cut. I've got lovers. I got Six of Pentacles on top of Six of Pentacles. Queen of Cups on top of Queen of Cups. And Wheel of Fortune crossing Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune with Wheel of Fortune. These all tie together. It all just ties together. I mean, this cup is empty. It needs to. They need to give it. So some words are going to be spoken on both sides here. All right, either each of you to yourself or to each other, which I saw with the Justice card in the pre-shuffle, the black cat and the white cat having a conversation. But also on their side in the 3D, things are changing. It's not enough that the cup is empty. You bet your fucking ass it ain't. It's not enough that the cup is empty. All right. The best thing to do if you're watching me and you're rich and you're single and you're alone, right, is to show up for your first date with somebody in a 74 Pinto and tell them you work at the convenience store and you're just barely getting by. That's the best fucking thing you could do to get somebody for who you really are, right? It really is. To get somebody who's real, who's not just seeing, oh, my retirement is set, right? It's the best thing you can do. It's something you can always make a joke out of it later. You can always make a joke out of it later once you get to know them and say, I like to play with people. I like to mess around. It depends on your sense of humor whether you can get away with it. But at the end of the day here, those pentacles aren't enough for this person. And these pentacles for your person could, I'm not saying your person's rich. I'm just giving advice because there's a lot of people watching, right? And I've read the energy of a lot of people. I've met a lot of people. And I know how they really feel. And I could tell you, as an example, I'm using money, but this could be family. Maybe your person denied your relationship because of their family wouldn't like you or some sort of religious differences. And all of that, that all practical things, life, well, this is just my life. This is how we do things, or this is that, it is what it is. I'm pulling on the Queen of Cups. I'm pulling on the King of Cups right now, and I will shit if I get King of Cups on top of King of Cups. I don't think I will. I don't feel that energy. But I tell you what, here we go again. All that shuffling. While I was talking, I was shuffling. Here we go again. The Hermit was crossing here. The Wheel of Fortune was crossing here. It landed here. The Hermit was crossing here. It's also crossing there. Can you fucking believe this reading? I'm going to save this fucking reading. I mean, I should literally just hit the stop button, get in the car, and get to Vegas immediately. Okay? Immediately, and sit down at the card tables. That the soul is awake here is what this is saying. In the environmental energy, the Hermit is up. Somebody is really, 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 this is going round and round. It's going, that truth that Queen of Swords is showing them about the 10 swords, that their life and everything we've been talking about. It's hitting hard. What's on top? 8 swords, yeah. Yeah, 8 swords doesn't belong in the soul. This is a sadness energy attached to this. This is tied a little bit to this fear energy, right? It's fear. People don't like to admit they got it wrong. This person is kind of acknowledging in the soul that they got it wrong. And it's making them feel cold. Right? Imagine how you'd feel if, let's just use an example, you were married to somebody for 10 years. Okay? And you thought you had a great life. And then you find out that they're a serial killer. Okay? It's going to make you question. If I thought that I had a good thing with this person all those years, what else was I wrong about? This is the what else was I wrong about energy. It makes you feel cold. It makes you feel, there's no other way I can put it, right? Trapped, if you will, a little bit. Why is the 8 swords here? Strength, yeah. Fear. Well, this is directly bookending fear. Strength is always surrounded by a fence of fear. If you have to get the strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. This is someone who's getting past this. They might be cold, but they're starting to question every decision they've ever made in this energy. Boy, this retrograde's really hitting them hard. This is hitting them hard. heed my warning that I gave you about it. Because you're going to obsess and fixate on things and where things have gone wrong and question and second guess. Don't. Just allow the energy to flow. Stay on your little raft flowing down this fast moving energy. Alright, let's talk to the fickle old gal. Ace of Wands. I can't believe it. This entire row. Everything, something matched somewhere. Match, 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 match. 2 Hermits, 2 Wheel of Fortunes, 2 Six of Pentacles, 2 Queen of Cups. Fucking unreal. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Now the universe wants to get you. Oh, now you want to get chatty. I just got a wave of fucking energy that came in. Jesus Christ. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, you're chatty today, are you? Okay. Alright. It's crossed by the Page of Cups. It's adjusted energy here of emotion. A wave. You see the tidal wave behind the little girl? It's just, the universe is saying, and I said this might be a brave, impulsive action on their part. They don't care whether anyone's interested or not. Fear is going the way of the dinosaur. I got strength directly bookending fear. Strength in the soul, fear here. Fear is why this is here. Again, they were afraid to give to it. They're not under this energy. Probably because they're going crazy. They need to get some sleep. This is uncontrollable, is what the universe is saying. It's a wave. Whether this little girl can handle it or not, she in love. And it is what it is. Male or female, it doesn't matter. There's no gender in the energy. There's no race in the energy. None of that. It's just fucking energy. Right? And we're all connected. What's on top? 3 Cups. Yeah, again, somebody's got to talk about this. This is the flow of emotion. Somebody got to talk about this. We had the 3 of Cups in the pre-shuffle. Yeah, I get that. I get that. There's a conversation. I mean, this is highly aspected communication. I don't see how they can't. I mean, you've seen the way the reading is played out. I pulled the cards so you could see the energy. I don't need them. I already know what's here. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Page of Pentacles. Communication. Right? And they might hold back a little in the communication. It's read with the 4 of Pentacles. My miser energy. They might hold back a little. But this person has learned that they can't keep this bottled up. I think they learned the lesson that I teach, about this Ace of Cups that this Queen of Cups holds. It's one thing if it's empty. It's another thing if you're holding on to it. It gets toxic, right? All right, 10 Pentacles. Now, this represents they're alive, okay? It can. I don't know which way the universe is going to throw it. It's read with all of this up here, 2 Queen of Cups and a Wheel of Fortune. That cup needs to get filled. That cup needs to get filled and given. She got to get up and go to the water. And we see that over here. And that goose or swan is pointing right over there. All right, the wheel turns everything. Somebody here now wants love. They see the value in it. This connection showed it to them. So for some of you, it's direct communication. And for others of you, it's somebody who models a new life after how your connection made them feel. Either way, you benefit. Be grateful for the fact that you get to grow. People in soulmate cycles get to grow at exponential rates, much more than someone not part of a soulmate cycle. All right? It's a blessing to be a part of one, even though it doesn't feel like it sometimes, and I know that. But change isn't easy. Acknowledging where we've gone wrong, acknowledging we need to change, and making it happen. It's not easy, but the rewards are high. Why is 10 Pentacles here? What's the final on this? Huh? It's crossed by 3 Pentacles. Yep, somebody's starting over. Okay? On their side and with you. I said this is both. I don't know which way the universe is going to go. Somebody's starting over. Let's try again. Build on a solid foundation. Let's work together. I'm not sure what it means for their side. Starting over in their life. I don't get a 3rd energy off of this. That's why I'm confused. I get they want something with you, and they know that that something like you or like this connection or you would be the real 10 of Pentacles. But where the energy on their side is concerned, like if they're married or in a relationship, I don't get them starting over with that person. I get them starting a new life. Like let's see, what's on top? Yeah, the Hangman. Whole new perspective on love. Whole new perspective on how they feel about the people in their life, including you. Whole new perspective. Obviously, we know how they feel about you. This love goose, or shall we say swan, is pointing over here. And we got giving to this connection. Wow. They about to come out of the hangman tree. I'm drawn to the raven chewing the rope. Why is the hangman here? Wow, that doesn't surprise me. 5 cups, one of the cards that ends the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. This 5 cups is red with this, right? Red with the Wheel of Fortune, which turns everything, turns it upside down. Somebody wanting to come in from out of the cold, come in from out of the cold. Both Pentacles, dealing with Pentacles. I want to leave somebody because it's Pentacle, for example. I want to go to somebody because I love them, for example. All right? Why is the hangman here? I pull the 5 of Cups because someone's got a new perspective on the Queen of Cups, on love, this empty cup. These Pentacles didn't fulfill me, and they're obsessed about it. Obsessively, it keeps repeating over and 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 fixating on it. This turns this, right? And this is a new perspective on this. These are the 3 cups down, and there's 2 cups still standing, right? 3 cups down of what they thought they loved. But they was junk. It was junk. It was terrible. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe, speaking of 3, from the bottom of the deck with a crossing card. See what else the universe wants to tell you. And then I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo, because this reading is mind-blowing. 6 Pentacles on top of 6 Pentacles, Queen of Cups on top of Queen of Cups, crossed by a Hermit, crossed by a Wheel of Fortune, Hermit crossing the soul. Jesus. Holy cow. And the Lovers after the cut. And my God. What the hell is going on here? All right, let's do it. What else you want to tell everybody before I go pull some wicked voodoo? Hierophant. 7 swords. There's our 9 swords come a-calling. Come back. And there's 6 swords crossing 7 swords. Somebody is all done. I'll paraphrase this. Somebody done with the bullshit. This is the Hierophant. This is the Pope in some decks. It's red with these are red center, left, right. This is the base energy. These are the forward moving energies. Somebody's done. Somebody's freaking out here. Somebody's moving away, seeing their own bullshit. But honestly, bullshit used to protect them. Now it hurts them. Okay? And this fox got his eye on something. What's he got his eye on? Your connection. This is very spiritual stuff here. It's very. And it is making your person batshit crazy. But 9s are the end in tarot. This is the end of it. They're not going to keep doing this. Somebody here at the very least is getting honest with themselves and has realized that it's just going to keep coming around. Why? Because of the concept of energy. Energy is cycles. Everything is cycles. Whether it's this, weather is energy. The seasons are cycles. Energy is measured in cycles. We measure it in hertz and things like that. That's a cycle. Something is 60 hertz. It cycles at 60 times per second. Okay? That's just the way it is. Somebody here is figuring it out. That they've been bullshitting themselves. They can't bullshit under this energy is what the universe is saying. They can't. And that's why they're going crazy. This here backs up this entire reading. Especially because that 9 of Swords came back. Now, I'm going to go find out in the extended how this energy affects you. Give you some advice like I always do, so I have some contrast for when I pull on them. And then on their side, I'm going to pull on their side because there's a third energy here. Could be a way they're living or whatever. Or a marriage or a relationship. And then I'm going to pull a pyramid, of course. And a timeline and any other fucking reading I feel like pulling. I don't have a devil on the table. I got mild devil energy here, which they're getting past. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. I'm not even going to take a break. I'm just going to go right into it. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, let's do it.